So I would like to introduce you to my online classroom that I created using the platform Seesaw. And as you can see, there is a S which indicates that this website is secure. Um, how I introduced myself to my students was I posted this little newsletter on the front or journal page of the Seesaw platform. If you just take a look at it, um, introduction of myself right there for my students. Class was created for third graders. I communicate and make announcements is on this front page, which is also known as the journal page. Here's an example that I have here. And then here's another example. So the kids can just come on here and see what's being posted new, or if there's any announcements. And you can post assignments on here too. Add students to my Seesaw platform. What I will do is I'll go to students right here, and then right here it would say email students with instructions. I will copy this and then I will send this to their email, and they will receive a confirmation code, and they would use that confirmation code to register for my class. Seesaw platform being using as a class, there's quite a few good things about it. There is activities that you can use directly by pressing the activity tab right there, and then you would browse activity library, and this activity library goes by grade levels, or you can even create your own activity. As far as creating activity or assigning activities or worksheets or quizzes or to students, you can either assign it on this page, which is the journal page, and they can access it through here, or you can also go to the activities page right here, and you can post it on here also. Here is few lessons I've done here. The first lesson I did here was kindness, high five, and what they'll do is the directions are right here. They would use the add button to click, and then they would give me 5 words or 5 phrases of how to be kind to others. And also, if you look here, you review it, you go pick one of the students' work, click on it, and if you can see how I graded the students' work right there. That's what he wrote down. Say hello, be humble, show love, always smile, be yourself. And this is the grading or comment I wrote back to him right here on the bottom. This assignment, I wanted to have students learn or think about ways we can be kind to others. And it's just a assignment of positive thinking, learning vocabs, learning how to spell. Coming up with these kind words is just something that students can use with their peers as they are in the same class for the whole school year together. Assignment I had here was it's a visa work, and this is actually a video. So what the students would do is they would play the video, or they can read the directions right here too. So you play. So what this recording is, that this is my recording of the same instructions 1 through 4 here, so they can either read it or listen to the instructions. And then once they're done, there's assignments, and one of the assignments that I had listed with this video is it's a matching assignment here. So they would read the description and pick the right vocab that goes with the description. And here it is. My my feedback. Am I grading it right here that I had done for this particular student?
But what if you push the wrong button?
Assignments, I thought it was important that students learn the basics about bees because bees is important to our ecosystem. This could also fit into science also, and it's just learning about new things and new vocabs. And with all these assignments, it kind of helps refresh their memory. One of the very last assignments I had done with my classroom here is I posted because Earth Day just had passed, so I thought that it would be nice to incorporate Earth Day into the learning lessons, and so that students will know how to different ways to help save the earth. And what they could either do is read this, which this is posted on the journal page. They can either read this, or if they want to, they can also listen to it. I posted the 10 ways you can help the earth on the journal page. You can actually go into the activities page here, and you will see that I have some assignments here for Earth Day. Here's one of them, and here's the other one. And this one is just a true and false question. You'll go right into there, and the students would read the questions. Instead of marking it, what they would do is they would use the recorder to record back true and false for this question. And the neat thing about Seesaw is that anything can't be posted unless I review it and I approve it. So that's also a good thing about the Seesaw platform. One of the things I have learned with doing these assignments is that it's not just about reading it off of paper or text. You can do videos, or you can do a voiceover, and instead of the students just reading it, they can actually listen to the instructions, or they can follow along while you're reading it. So for example, if I go back to my class right here where the journal page is at, instead of just reading this themselves, they can actually just listen to me read it off. Or my other assignment I had was a B assignment here. I had read this off for them. They could either read along with me or just listen along. And here is the all they have to do is just play right here. This is a good and way to get kids to be interactive with you. It's a good way to keep kids alert and keep them in the zone and have their attention focused, because it's just not them reading, they're also reading along with you, or just using their listening or audio sense to listen. One thing that this tech class has helped me learn and grow is I feel like I can become a more effective student and future educator. It showed me how to be very organized. It showed me that there's just tons and tons of things I can do to create projects, create visuals, create assignments, have the kids or students be interactive with me, communicate with me. And I actually love doing this. This is something away from the text, but it's still just so engaging and empowering. And it's a great way for students to learn.